This week in PC gaming, Biomutant is finally here. A cult classic Atlas RPG finally hits the PC, and Capcom sells you an emulator. I'm James Davenport with PC Gamer, where the PC also stands for Please Cut, because it's time for a new micro segment. Welcome to Elden Ring and Silksong Watch. Editor Graham, what's the latest and greatest on Elden Ring and Silksong, two of the most anticipated games possibly of the last decade? It's gotta be something juicy we can chew on. Something, anything, any grain of news, any hint of when we might be able to play these lovely, exciting games. Hit me. This week, we've got a game for dogs, we've got a game for cats, and we've got a game for demons. So, 2 games for cats, 1 for dogs. So Capcom's here with its own emulator. It's got this flashy arcade framework and some helpful features to justify the $2 a pop per game. We've had save states and emulators for a long time, but leaderboards and the ability to rewind might make buying Street Fighter 2 for the 100th time a little easier to swallow. Capcom Arcade Stadium and 30 plus old arcade games hit PC May 24th. The long-awaited bipedal cat simulator is here on May 25th. It's the cutest post-apocalypse we've ever seen with nary a human in sight, but every variation on paws and fur possible. Biomutant's open world is certainly gorgeous, but we've yet to see how deep its RPG systems and open world are in practice. Is it another fresh breath of the wild, or will it choke on a huge purple hairball? We'll know soon enough. Hey, another apocalypse, except some humans made it, and the only fur you'll find is on the demon army wandering the inverted spherical Tokyo anti-globe of Shin Megami Tensei 3 Noturne. That's a mouthful. This infamously difficult Atlas RPG is on PC for the first time with some sharper visuals. It's not a great upgrade, but I played it on the PC a month ago and it's functional. It works, so hooray. It also has a merciful difficulty mode, thank God, and, not much else. Play it for the mood, though, especially if you think Persona is a little too chipper. It's out May 25th. It's game updates all the way down for the PC gaming forecast this week. First up, following a rad first-person mode, the blocky open-world adventure we really liked last year is getting a sequel-sized expansion on May 25th. In Cloudpunk's City of Ghosts, you play as 2 characters and deal with a secret society of AI-worshipping zealots. So it sounds like we might be crashing the next iPhone launch.
Jesus, is it 2011 or something? Not funny. You're not funny.
Okay.
Leave a comment telling this guy he's a fuck.
Ark, you know that survival game? Well, it's getting a big expansion in Genesis Part 2. Explore a massive new futuristic crazy world with biomes, story missions, creatures, all that stuff you like in an expansion, more of the stuff you love and know about Ark, whatever Ark has become. And especially interesting is the ability to possess enemies via odd little creatures. So basically psionic middle managers that you can cuddle. Interesting, okay. Ark's come a long way since that starter beach of nudists and dinosaurs, and I'm really curious to see how they link this up to Ark 2 starring Vin Diesel. Yeah, we'll see.
There's always room for family.
Like you, I am ancient enough to remember RTS games once ruled planet Earth, but they're still out there, tactically skittering between the rocks and strategically gnawing on the bones of Dota 2's leftovers. And in real time, mind you. Iron Harvest is one of the healthier RTS games still breathing, a mech-based game in an alternate 1920s history, and it's getting a brand new single-player / co-op expansion with Operation Eagle on May 27th. Expect new missions, a new bird's eye perspective with flying units, but especially expect to lament, like me, for the golden age of PC gaming, when RTS games were everything. You got Age Empires 4 is on the way. It'll be alright. We'll be okay. This week in PC gaming was brought to you by Good Ports. They really bring a tear to the eye. And Days Gone might be a middling open world zombie game, but I'm gonna spend 40, 50, 60 hours in it just because it looks nice. That's PC gaming. All we ever wanted was to play the game on the graphics card box. Doesn't matter how good it is. That's it for this week in PC gaming. For more computer gaming news, reviews, everything you need to know, go to PCGamer.com and check out the PC Gamer Show. It's a weekly podcast that I host. It's a good time. This week, what are we talking about? Oh, secret things. Secret things I can't talk about yet. We might talk about the future of Resident Evil, something of a spoiler cast that digs into the ending of Resident Evil 8. But there might be a segment just about where the series goes from here. But until next week, that's all we got. Don't forget to what? Game on. Don't forget to do that. Don't you dare forget to do that.